Sleep was a real important thing for me as a vocalist because the first time we went to Europe, 16 shows in, I lost my voice. I had
Mm.
32 shows, and on day 16, nothing. I couldn't even fucking whisper. And I remember calling my family back home, like, oh, fuck, all this hard work, living a dream. I was so disappointed in myself because this is my instrument, you know what I mean? So I basically almost put sticky tape over my mouth, went completely mute for 48 hours. My guitarist sang the show. I moshed, threw down, threw people around the room. There's footage of it on YouTube somewhere. It's in Austria on a fucking Wednesday night. We're like, if there's any night to take a night off, it's tonight. There's 25 payers and we're in some bumfuck town in the middle of nowhere in Europe. And so I went mute for fucking 48 hours and then managed to get my voice back. My highs disappeared, but I could still do my lows. And I managed to finish the tour, another, I think, 16 shows. But after that, I realized if I don't get 7 to 8 hours sleep a night, I cannot perform. I need to get 7 or 8 hours sleep or my voice will affect. If I got 5 hours sleep, the next day I wouldn't be able to do my high screams. If I got 8 hours, my highs and my lows would be there. So it all come down to sleep, man. When I went to America, I just made sure, like, there was some sick nights, bro, where we had fucking VIP nightclub, fucking free drinks, fucking there's all these people here hanging to meet you. And I went, I gotta go to get some sleep and miss out, you know?
Yeah.
So that was me trying to be professional and not let the band down by blowing my voice out. So when we first booked that American tour, it was 74 shows, I think, or close to 70 or 80 shows back to back with like 5 days off in 3 months or something. So I was shitting myself because I'd already blown my voice. You're
Yeah,
thinking,
if you blow it on day 16, you've got a long ways to
"I'm
go
gonna do
to finish it out.
70,"
Yeah.
you know? So I just reminded myself, get that 8 hours sleep and drink a lot of water. Water is really important too. Like make sure you get that liter or two of water into you and the sleep, man. And I didn't lose my voice at all. It would get raspy and then it would just stay raspy for the whole tour. So yeah, there's nothing more frustrating as a fucking vocalist with no voice, man.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Were
yeah.
you warming up at all, like doing stuff? Like, did you have any like pre show
To be honest,
rituals, that sort of stuff?
in the early days, probably not so much. I do some sort of vocal scale stuff. I remember that Zenna Screaming DVD came
Yeah,
out. Meow,
classic.
meow, 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 all that sort of shit. And I was like, nah, it wasn't for me, man. And then when I lost my voice in Europe, actually, Jamie Hanks gave me a vocal lesson. I declare war, and he's one of the loudest. He projects to that back of the room. You know what I mean? You can feel that cunt's fucking power. He sat me in a van and just gave me some vocal exercises, and they sort of help a little bit. Just sort of warming up the vocal cords. But man, I was a smoker, smoking and drinking. Don't do that if you're a singer. You know what I mean? If I can go back now, try and get off the cigarettes. I don't drink piss anymore. So the main thing I reckon is cigarettes. Fuck them off. If you're a singer and you smoke cigarettes, you're a dumbass. It's like leaving your guitar in the fucking rain or leaving your drum in the rain. This is your instrument. You smoke cigarettes, you're a dickhead. So yeah.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
putting
'cause
the odds
it's
in your favor for sure.
Nah, man, fucking deathcore's fucking hard, man. Like screaming your lungs out for half an hour, 45 minutes. You need to be in shape as well. Like I was working on my fitness as well when I was going for those tours for that long. There's nothing worse seeing a vocalist that's out of breath or fucking tired 3 songs in. You know what I mean? It's just you feel tired watching them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
most feel bad.
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit, but yeah, no, that's something that people don't think sometimes, but it's really demanding. We're obviously not supposed to yell for so long. So if you don't take care of your voice and you really it's you can do exercise afterwards, right? But if you injure yourself, it's kind of done. Like you cannot make a miracle, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've been on tour with bands before, and they're Aversion's Crown. That first tour we did with Aversions back when Boris first started. I remember we were probably 3 or 4 shows back in, and Colin used to have a bit of a hard time as well. We'd come out first song like a bull out of the gate with too much energy and too much fucking enthusiasm behind your voice. You blow your voice. You've really got to tone it back a bit. And I think about third or fourth show in with that Aversions, Colin blew his voice halfway through a set. So he's mid-set, then all of a sudden, bang, his voice is gone. and he's playing bottle of catch with the crowd of water because he didn't know what to do. I was like, what else do you fucking do? He was completely gone. So, I mean, that to me would be my fucking worst fear. Mid-set, to lose my fucking voice mid-set would be the worst. So you just got to tone it down a bit. And I'd sort of just tell myself before I walked out on stage just to relax, not come out so fucking bull out of a gate, you know? So sort of had to tone it down.
You want to be hyped, but you got to.
Yeah, well, I mean, when Boris first started, bro, we were playing, you know, every second weekend to once a month. And then that turned into, you know, twice a week, and then that turned into tours. So I suppose at the start, I could afford to get away with being all over the top and fucking full of energy and waste every bit because it was only a 25-minute set. And it was only one night of the week, not fucking 10 in a row. So I suppose you find that happy medium of that threshold of where to push it and still have that safe space, you know, performance and you know, aggression, I suppose.
Yeah.
So,
Kind of a middle ground.
yeah. But then I also hate when I see bands that are playing it safe and it looks like, you know, they're barely headbanging on stage. I'm like, if you can wear a hat on stage, bro, and last the set, you weren't headbanging hard enough.
Hats or glasses. I'm like,
Yeah, bro, I don't know. I see some bands on their way up, they stop headbanging and they stop moshing and they start doing the whole staunch, just rocking back and forth like this. I'm like, move, bro. Give me something to look at. You know what I mean? Like,